We are back. It's League Unlocked. Thank you guys for hanging out with us as the free agency madness begins. And in the LCK, it wasn't quite as wild as the LCS or LEC, but all eyes have been on SKT with so many of their key players' contracts coming up this offseason. And Mark and I didn't really think there'd be that many changes, but people are already hitting free agency. You have Clid and Kkoma, the overseer, the god himself, and the pioneer of SKT. They're all hitting free agency, and the big difference here, Kkoma and Clid are free agents, but there's still, I'd say, a pretty highly likely chance that they will be coming back to SKT. But Khan became a free agent, and then he made a post on his own Facebook that's he's not coming back to SKT. He said he will be looking and joining a new team for 2020, which means he's not coming back to SKT. I don't know if it was he wanted more money, he just wanted a change of scenery, because you're going to be hard-pressed to find a better opportunity and a better team than SK Telecom. And unless he's pairing up with the 4 Griffin boys and replacing Sword in the top lane, which, by the way, would be an absolutely disgusting team, and I would love to see that. But outside of that, are you really going to find a better opportunity than SKT? Who knows? Maybe he wants to be more of a focal point on some other roster, but it will be a big loss for SKT because for Khan, it's harder to find a better opportunity. SKT, how do you find a better top laner than Khan? There's not many on the entire planet that you would consider an upgrade. Keen is already signed with the Afrika Freaks. Maybe you'd say he's the upgrade. Or the Shy on IG, good luck getting him over to the LCK. All their efforts and focus should be on re-signing Clid. It was already rumored that he was going to sign a 3-year extension with them. I think Clid and Kkoma will both still be coming back to SKT, but now Khan is out. We know Mata is out, who, by the way, I still think might retire and come back onto the coaching staff for SKT. But Effort re-signed his 2-year deal. We know Faker's there through 2021. Teddy's there through 2020. But with Khan out and Clid still on the fence a little bit, there might be a lot more changes coming for SKT than we initially thought, which would be disappointing. I wanted to just see it, run it back with this squad yet again for another year, but looks like we might not be seeing that. KT Rolster, it sounded like they really wanted to keep BDD. They were upset about Dragon X trying to poach him away. Well, they dropped literally everyone on the roster. Smeb, Kingan, BDD, Prey, they're all gone. Prey is probably going to retire, but KT quickly made their first signing of the offseason, bringing over Aiming from the Afrika Freaks. I actually really like that signing. We saw the potential that he has. He's one of the most aggressive AD carries that we saw throughout the entirety of the LCK split. I think that is a great foundation to start your rebuild as an organization. I don't know what the heck SKT or KT Rolster is going to look like in 2020. Who are they going to fill the rest of this roster out around Aiming? But it sounds like he is going to be a featured point of emphasis on this squad. Maybe he's going to be getting a lot of team comps built around him. We know he had some off-the-rift issues, but those seem to have been a case of the young player being immature. Hopefully, more time in with these professional organizations will kind of help him find his way, because on the Rift, there's no doubt this guy is an incredible talent and one of the future stars when it comes to AD carries in Korea. So excited for him. Smeb, BDD, where are they going to end up? Obviously, you got to think BDD is probably heading over to Dragon X now to play with Deft and CV Max if they don't somehow get Tarzan and Chovy. But there are some huge free agents still on the market now. As I just said, BDD, potentially all 4 members of Griffin. I don't know if anyone wants to pick up Sword, no offense to him, but somebody would take Doran. Still huge question marks what's going on with Griffin as an organization. We know that UCal is a free agent, so maybe he's not going back to the Afrika Freaks. He's still, even though he had a bit of an up and down 2019, he's still so incredibly young that any LCK team would be a fool to not take a chance at least on bringing him on there. So UCal probably going to get a look on an LCK squad. And Smeb, is he you would say he's an upgrade over Khan. So if Khan's gone, SKT, go all in and get Smeb. But this is not 2016 or 2017 Smeb anymore. It is a very different version of him. So he's not an upgrade over Khan anymore. A lot of question marks still in the LCK. But that's all the time today for League Unlocked. My name's Eric. Thank you guys for hanging out. Catch you on a flippity flop.